Hello, listening class. It is the second week of spring break right now. Class starts back up on the 30th. So I wanted to send you this quick video with an orientation about what our online class will look like compared to the seated face-to-face class that we've gotten used to in these past months. So I have a couple of things to share with you. I've updated the Blackboard page, complete with the new schedule. I've created a place for you to post a picture of yourself to try to create that sense of community that we're used to having face-to-face. And the third thing is I have a quick survey that I'd like for you to take so that I can get some information from you. So first thing about the Blackboard page, when you log on there, you'll see the stuff that I've updated. I put the word COVID by it so that you'll know it's new. And so when you go to Blackboard, look at the list of tabs over on the left-hand side, and you'll see some new stuff. There's a new schedule. There's a new instructor contact information, new discussion boards, and then there's a couple other things too. So instead of a 3-day-a-week Monday, Wednesday, Friday class, we're now an online class, and that means weekly units. And so the new schedule is organized basically Monday through Sunday. Every week when you log in on Monday, there'll be a new list of things to do for that week, and it'll run all the way through the week and end on Sunday at 11:59, and then we'll be ready after that to reset for the next week. Instead of discussing the chapters in class, we'll now need to discuss them using Blackboard discussion boards. You'll see on the schedule that we have basically 4 big chapters or units kind of ahead of us. I want to talk about the chapter on listening and spirituality, which I think is chapter 5. There's also a chapter on listening and technology, and I thought that technology would take on added relevance in our new digital world of social distance. There's a listening expert named Julian Treasure who has a lot of good videos, and so we'll take a look at one of his videos during an upcoming week. And then there's also a chapter in the textbook on listening and healthcare, and healthcare is also something that is on a lot of people's minds as we as a society deal with this virus. I can't remember if I showed you guys my dog lately, but he's wandering around here, and he is helping me hold down the fort here in my kitchen. So there'll be discussion boards each week, and for their discussion boards, 2 posts will be required in total. Your first post is due by Wednesday, on any given week, due by Wednesday, and it'll be in response to my discussion prompt. And then your second post will be due at the end of the week by Sunday at midnight, and that should be a response post that you post in response to something that somebody else has written. And more written details will appear on the discussion boards. I have decided to resurrect the Listening Journal project. There'll be 3 more Listening Journal posts that will be due throughout the remainder of the semester. And I think that'll be an interesting assignment, given that we're living a different lifestyle now and dealing with some cabin fever, and so it'll be interesting to see what it's like to be conscious and aware of our environments. Let's see, the literature review assignment is pushed back. There will be no presentation component of the literature review. It's just a written assignment only. You'll see the due dates modified on the schedule when you take a look at the schedule. And I think that covers it for my updates on the changes. I mentioned there's a place for you to upload a picture of yourself. You'll see that on the Blackboard tabs, one of the new ones. It'll take you to a website that I love to use for educational purposes called Padlet. And so take a picture of yourself in your, comfortable, cozy place, one of your favorite places to be in the place where you're staying. during this shelter-in-place time. And if you have any pets or other creature comforts that you like, depict yourself in the picture with them, and then leave a comment next to your picture too that kind of explains what's going on in the picture. And this will help us remember each other's faces and continue to have that sense of community that we need in order to thrive in our college class, but also just as individuals. I believe in physical distancing during the virus, but I don't believe in social distancing, because we need our social connections now more than ever in order to feel safe and healthy. So physical distance is a better term than social distance, for sure. Finally, I've created a Google Forms survey, and it's only a few questions, and the purpose of the survey is basically to create a centralized place where you guys can communicate with me just during this transition time. And I'm trying to solicit some feedback from you on a couple of specific things, and I just want to hear about your situation, where you are, what your concerns might be about this transition to online learning. So please use that survey to communicate with me. I need everyone's response on that. And then as we go forward in the semester, I'll be available, of course, through email and through Blackboard, and on the contact information you'll see I've even made my cell phone number available to you, just to ensure that the lines of communication are open and that you guys know I'm there for you. Even though this is a digital online class, we're still there for one another. Okay, looks like my wife and her dog Nutmeg are back, and so I'm going to go ahead and sign off because we're going to go take a walk. The shelter-in-place order allows us to still take hikes, so I'm excited about that. Thanks, everybody.